Alright, here we are for a run and driving video of our one owner 96 Tahoe 2-door. You can see all the lights are really clean, which usually shows it's been garaged because you can't really get lights that crisp from the 90s, 80s, 90s truck. Running nice and smooth, no motor mount issues, no belt issues, no noises. I'll take you around here, we'll go around the starting to come up a temperature. One thing I missed in the other video is it has, the door felt probably got some dirt in it or something, or they're getting a little cracked, but it's really hard to see, but there's some surface scratches right in this area of the glass. Also, it's got the original owner's manual in here. I have the original brochure back in the safe. You can see the VIN decal and everything, but it's got all that good stuff. I mean, the tailpipe's super clean on this thing, but running nice and smooth. This is a little cold weather condensation. We're getting down in the 30s now already. It's unbelievable. And my dealer plate is magnet and it's got protection on it so it doesn't scratch in the paints. Otherwise I'd be in a ton of trouble with my black rigs. And this one. Alright. So, the only thing I don't like about this era of trucks is that the GMs, they do make a terrible noise when you open up the door and it's running. I'm going to go ahead and turn off my 4-ways. And then, oh yeah, so this is the dome override switch. I had it in, so now when you open it up, dome lights and everything come on down below. Window goes up and down nice and smooth. Of course, the driver's side. Keyless entry, and it has a spare key. Doors locked, power door locks, love that. Your cup holders. I think it's got an aftermarket CD, but I think the speaker's been replaced too because it sounds really good. So we'll go ahead and turn this on. You can hear the blower motor. You'll hear it kind of change pitch with what you want. Light comes on for the AC and you'll hear the difference. I'm not sure if you will catch it in the video. Circulation, defrost, and then we'll go ahead and go to 4-wheel drive, push button. Shift on the fly system so you can be cruising down the road, and there it locks in. 4 low, you want to be in neutral, foot on the gas of course. 4 low goes in, back in, and you can hear it clonk. So I'm going to go ahead and put it in reverse. Or I actually got the e-brake light on because the e-brake's on. I'll put it in gear. You can see it does not roll away. We'll go ahead and pull on the e-brake and we're starting to roll, so it works good. Oil pressure's great, temperature's starting to come up. I'm going to turn the heater on though because it is kind of... But, got the heater going here, and then, get brand new wipers, so I don't want to wear those bad boys out. Alrighty, let's get ripping here. You can see the gauge just get a little brighter. Trying to think of any other switches. I think we're good to go. Oh, you can see we're heading south. Turn that bad boy off. We're going to go into gear. Hopefully you guys can see everything real good. The Vortec motors are great. I love all these trucks, but 95, you get the much better dash to me, which is much more desirable. Doesn't look so aged out. And then in 96 came the Vortec motor. And I'll never forget, my dad got a 99 Silverado, a white Z71, from his work. And he was all bummed out because he had a 93 extended cab shorty that he loved that was burgundy. And then I remember when he got that thing, I wanted to go for a ride with him because I loved the interior change on him. And I remember when he hammered down on that Vortec 350, I mean, that thing was gone. I've been in love with those trucks ever since, and I mean, he didn't have any heartache after that on that one. So I grew up as a Chevy family. As I've gotten older, I love them all. Love the C10 pickups, the Internationals, but, a lot of Ford F-Series, Broncos and stuff that you guys will see me sell. But I've loved the Nissans, Toyotas, Dodges, Mercedes. Really come to love Mercedes products because it's just unbelievable. But I would say the GM products and Mercedes, I mean, they're just really well put together. But the OBS Fords, the 90s, those trucks are just really hard to beat. They're amazing. So it's got some good get up a go. And the Vortec motors sound killer too. They sound totally different than the TBI. You could have your eyes closed and have a TBI, 1994 350 fire up, and you'll know it. And you'll have, Vortec motor fire up right next to it, and without even looking at it, if you're familiar with these trucks, you'll know the sound of them. So, all right, we're gonna get out here. It is traffic time, so I'm really hoping we can get out and get some speeds going. Truck rides extremely smooth and tight. I mean, the steering, you couldn't get it any tighter. There's no play or slack. Hopefully you can see the RPMs changing, going into all 4 gears. It's a little bit tough because these newer trucks, they do shift pretty quick and they shift really smooth. So, especially if you don't have a tachometer, you don't really notice the last 2 shifts. But there's a downshift, upshift, and then into overdrive. So really nice and smooth. Cruise control's on. My foot's not on the gas. We're going, kind of climbing up on this guy, so I'll hit the brake. You can see it's no shaking. Paint's beautiful in the hood. But you can see it just drives straight as can be. It's just killer. Love that Vortec. We'll branch off here. I'm gonna take you on some back roads. I mean, you can see it just a little bit of turn of the steering wheel and it goes off to the right. Steering box is nice and tight. You're gonna see some 90s back here. Man, the heater works good. I gotta shut this bad boy down. It's just, that's the thing about these trucks. Like, rigs from the 90s and older, you'll have them on off, but they'll trickle out still. But if the steering box is wore out, you're gonna go around a sharp corner and really need to turn that steering wheel a lot, and you're gonna fish it down to center it out. There's a really bad pothole patch here. Soak that up. Another one. It's just nice and solid. You don't have door panel, dash rattle. Nothing from the undercarriage makes any noise. It's a very solid bump sound when you hit a bump. There's like that one there. And it's kind of interesting when you buy it or drive a truck like this. There's another one. You don't notice the bumps in the road. Like, this is a road I go on all the time. If I take my lowered truck out, it's like I feel everything. But if I get a truck and this is my test drive road because it's got 90s, it's got bumps, it's got potholes, it's got new pavement, old pavement. I can get on the highway, and it really tells me everything I need to know about the truck when I'm warmed up. You see the temperature's coming up. Here's a tight 90. And you'll see it rotate through really nice. Not even all the way around, and it wants to rebound. It gives you good resistance. Coming into another right one here. This one's got some patches. There's no clunking, no clanging. Another left here. Another right here. I mean, it's just killer. It's just the right amount of rotation. You let go, it wants to rotate to center. So, alright guys, it's going to no reserve. We'll give her a little. So, good luck.